The coronavirus outbreak is a serious public health issue, and we were right to take action early on to contain the spread.
Yes, but we took the wrong action. We crippled our economy for no reason. You have missed the elephant in the room like everyone else.
The time to start ending this lockdown is now.
No, it's not. First, you need to isolate all over 60s from public. And to do that, all we need to do is shop for one senior or unwell person each.
But our response to the coronavirus outbreak has decimated our society,
So get out there and shop for one.
ruined thousands of lives,
So better get moving and shop for one then. Eh?
turned Australia into a police state,
So shop for one.
and worst of all, put hundreds of thousands of Australians out of work.
Okay, so there's plenty of people with enough time to shop for one then.
Many, many more will join them.
Okay, so we can get all the over 60s isolated from public right away then. Eh?
More and more Australians will miss out on the dignity of work, the hope and opportunity and meaning that comes from a thriving economy, a vibrant society.
So shop for one.
More and more Australians will be thrown into loneliness, isolation, and worst of all, the total absence of hope.
So touch base with an old fogey then, Australians. Come on. You know, they love a good conversation from 3 metres. And you can do their shopping for them when you do your own weekly essential shopping. Right?
So it's time to start ending this lockdown.
Okay, so shop for one.
It's time that state and federal governments came up with a plan on how to end this lockdown and then told us what it is.
There is no plan, mate, because it's not possible for them to do what needs to be done. How can they snap their fingers and have a full fleet of 3 to 4 million vehicles ready to go in an instant? With labour? No. Not going to happen, mate. Not their circus. This one is up to the people, and the people alone, I'm afraid.
It's time to start returning to normal.
Indeedy doody diddly, neighbour. So shop for one.
It's time we were allowed to start rebuilding our lives and rebuilding Australia.
Brilliant. Sounds good. So you'll be shopping for one then, will you? Yes. Good.
It's time these restrictions were eased. It's time these restrictions were eased. It's time these restrictions were eased.
Oh sure, Champa-Lampa. Just need those over 60s isolated from public and we can ease away.
It's time to allow for the sensible reopening of churches, restaurants, cafes, bars, community sport. Do it safely,
Safely? How?
with appropriate social distancing measures in place.
Hope you've realised the most important social distancing need then. The distancing of old people from the shops.
But do it, not in 6 months, not in 1 month.
1 month? Dunno, mate. Really, it's late April and no one's listening to us still here at Shop for One, so a bit ambitious.
Now.
How about 2 months, Champa-Lampa? Hey?
Because Australians were not meant to live like this.
Exactly. Well, we should have put the right people in isolation from the beginning then, shouldn't we? Eh?
We cannot allow this to go on any longer.
Well, we're ready and waiting. You know, let us know, everyone, when 2 of your brain cells bump into each other at some point.
Enough is enough.
Brilliant, Champy-Wampy. So, who are you going to be shopping for? Eh? Old Giddyup roster? Eh?
It is time to begin to end this lockdown now.
Shop. 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 For one. Sweden plus Singapore plus Shop for One equals Australia back to normal. Fact. And full points and Mickey Mouse badges awarded to Australia for being the most successful Western nation to emerge from the Great War of Corona douchepot. So what do you say, Australia? Eh? Ready to slide out of bed and sniff the beans yet? Eh?